Hello, my name is Raji Al-Ameen. I'm a student of the Department of Surveying and Informatics Engineering, University of Lagos. And in this video of Autoplan, we're going to be talking about route survey plan generation. Alright, so first things first, we want to click on the create plan, give it a name, select the plan type, and save and continue. So yeah, in just 5 steps, you can basically just create and generate apply a route survey for yourself. So likewise, cadastral, topographic, and layout survey. You can also do level reduction computation for you to be able to input data, elevation data basically. But yeah, that is, I'm just going to import the CSV file, route elevation, my points, elevation and chainages, save and continue, and this is the route alignment, right? So like the eastern and northern of each particular chainage. So enter the northern eastern of each chainage station to draw the route plan view, horizontal alignment above the longitudinal profile. You can skip this to produce a profile only sheet. So if you want just the profile, you can skip this step, or if you want both, you should do this. So plan view setting. So basically total width of the road corridor, 2 edges line are drawn at half this width on each side of the road center. What is the width of the road? So you can either prefill from elevation data, right, and put in the northern eastern, or you can just import your CSV. I have route station, exactly. So the station name has to be the same, right, with what you put in as your elevation data for you to correlate. Know that this particular eastern and northern is for this particular station, and we also know the elevation for that particular station. So click on save and continue. Have some configurations: the horizontal scale, vertical scale, profile origin, station interval, elevation interval, starting chainage. So horizontal scale, drawing units per meter of chainage, stretches or compresses the profile horizontally. One draws 1 meter of road as 1 unit. Vertical scale, drawing units per meter of elevation. Profile exaggerates height so gently slopes are visible. 5 to 10 times the horizontal scale is typical. So where do you want the origin of the longitudinal profile to start, or the profile grid starts? So yeah, I think this is going to be relevant if you have your plan, your route alignment. If you are going to be choosing that option, this is going to be relevant because this is going to be directly below the plan and they at its position, like given we have the northern and eastern for each particular points. Station interval, ground distance between your chainage stations, how often levels were taken along the route, e.g. 20 meters. Elevation interval, vertical spacing on the horizontal grid lines, and elevation labels on the profile, starting chainage. So yeah, save and continue, and same as other plans, plan embellishments. So I'm just going to fill this quickly. So yeah, I've been able to fill the plan embellishments. Click on the save and continue button and click on generate plan. So it's going to generate the route of a plan for us to download, and downloaded it, zip file, the folder is opened. Let me move it to this particular frame. So yeah, the DWD file. So let's just open the PDF initially. So yeah, this is the PDF plan, right? This is the longitudinal profile. We can see as the road curves from the top, right? And we can see each chainages and the longitudinal profile, the ground elevation, and the station, right? And this is like the longitudinal profile. We can also see it going up and coming down. So I think for most route plan, I would just suggest you pick landscape as the default. So let's generate the landscape plan and see how it fits on the landscape plan. So yeah, this is the landscape plan that we just generated. Let's open it, and I think this has a better orientation, right? We have the plan and the longitudinal profile, or the longitudinal section rather. And if we open the DWG file here, so we can see each of this right on the DWG file, but that's nothing to worry about. So we have the plan itself and the longitudinal profile, and you can just make slight adjustments. So yeah, that is all route survey, and I think this will be the last video on Autoplan. Any new features, we'll make videos about that. So thank you for watching this video, and see you in the next one.